it's Maggie and I'm playing The Sims 4. So we're starting off with this. We're continuing the power couple scenario that I started a couple weeks ago. I have been kind of slow at keeping up with it, but I've been recording without my voice in real time, so I've just kind of been recording, and then obviously I'm doing the voiceover after I record the gameplay. It just seems easier this way for a scenario like this, but yeah. So we left off where we were, she gave birth to her son Samian. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but she gave birth to Samian. Yeah, right now she's just going to work. The prime focus of this part mainly, even though it's so long, is to get what's her name, Lucille, promoted as much as we can. As you can see, it's Samian's birthday today. He's becoming a toddler. I give him a makeover in a second. But yeah, here is where I had an issue. I made a mistake. I chose the wrong branch for this challenge. You're supposed to become a CEO, which is another branch of the business career. And I had her become an investor. So that was a huge mistake of mine, and I didn't realize until she got to the top of the career, which really, really sucked. And I realized because the scenario didn't complete, and I was like, oh shit, like... So, honestly, in the end, I had her quit her job. I know that's not like the most ideal thing, but I was kind of like panicking. I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, can I get her demoted somehow? and I didn't use MC Command Center mod before I had her quit her job, so I couldn't like get her demoted with the MC Command Center mod. So I'm just in the next episode, which will probably be the last one, I hope. Samville, I think that's his name, the dad, he will be working on getting to being a CEO in the business career through the management branch of the business career, whatever it is. But yeah, so that was a huge mistake of mine. I really, really regret it. I wish I paid more attention. But yeah, right now, as you can see, we're replacing the kitchen appliances because I was also having her work on the cooking aspiration because I kind of wanted her to get aspiration points originally so that she could maybe buy a trait, like an extra trait in the aspiration store, or whatever it's called, reward store. But she already got to the top of the career and I didn't buy any traits. But it was also just kind of fun doing the aspirations as like a side hustle. So yeah, so here I'm adding in a rocket ship because one of Samville's tasks in his aspiration is to build a rocket ship. We don't have a lot of money. In a second we start losing a lot of money. I don't know how in particular, but I noticed playing that our money was going down so much. But yeah, here she's I believe at this point she's level 7 of the business career, where I selected the investor branch, which was my mistake. But I'm just going through other aspirations to see if she can gain any points or something. I was kind of treating her as like kind of a super sim, which was kind of fun. But yeah, she does actually end up, not this aspiration, but she does complete another aspiration, like a whole aspiration, not just the milestones. So you'll see that later on in the video, and you'll see our son grow up and everything. He becomes a child in this video. Yeah. So he was an infant for some time, and now he's a child by the end of no, I think he's actually a teen by the end of the video. So I recorded for as you can see, she's level 8 of the career now. She needs level 6 charisma and level 8 logic, so we're working on that right now. But yeah, what I was saying was her son, Samian, he becomes a teen by the end of the episode, and I think he's honestly kind of looking like his mom. I don't know how. I thought maybe he would look more like his dad, but he doesn't. I didn't actually give him a teenage makeover yet because I was sick of playing. I was playing this late not last night, I think it was the night before last night. Oh, it's also, yeah, it's his birthday again. He's becoming a child. I played for that long. So, yeah. So he's becoming a child now, and I think he gets the talented trait, which is a custom trait, a custom content trait. But it's actually really helpful. He kind of turns out being really smart like his mom and his dad, which is really cool. But yeah, here I'm just going into Create a Sim, and I'm just gonna give him a makeover quickly. I sped it up really fast because obviously that's not the prime focus of this video, but there's this glitch with child hairs, at least child CC hairs, where I change the color and the eye colors change, and then in the next outfit the hair color changes. I can't stand it, but the hair color glitch didn't happen with him, but the eye color glitch kept happening with him. And also I noticed when he was losing teeth, his hair kept changing color, which really annoyed me, but it's okay. I think it was blue at one point after he lost a tooth, so that just annoyed me, but it wasn't that big of a deal because it's not as bad as the other tooth loss glitch where their appearance completely changes, and I that was always such a big issue for me. But yeah, as you can see here, I had her working hard at work, so she's starting to burn out. So she's supposed to do creative activities. So, oh yeah, this is where I selected the investor branch for Samville. But at the end of the video, I demoted him a couple times and I made it so that he could change his branch of work. So he is in the business career. And in the next episode of this series, he will hopefully be getting to the top of the business career and will hopefully complete the scenario. I don't know, but it's been a while. I feel like I've been playing like a lifetime with this family. I mean, like a whole Sims lifetime. What feels like that, but yeah. But anyway, I'm just taking a look at the aspirations to see if there's any that she can change to or anything she could work on. Right here it says she needs to repair or upgrade an object, craft an object on the woodworking table. And meanwhile, I also had Samville work on building the rocket ship. I think I had her help a bit too. She was really helpful. Honestly, I'm a little bit annoyed with Samville in this series because, I mean, he's the dad, but he's really just kind of incompetent. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, there was scenarios in which I was playing where I was just so annoyed with him because he just wouldn't do what I told him to do. And he was like really lacking with his career. Obviously, he was way far behind his wife, and she was even pregnant at one point. So like, how are you, like, and he's always in a bad mood. Like, I don't get it. She's the mom, like, she gave birth, she was pregnant. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being like biased, but I just don't like that he was so like incompetent and that he just wasn't getting very far in his career or in his aspirations. So in the end of this episode, she completed her aspiration. He didn't complete his aspiration. He didn't even get that far in the career. So we have a long way to go for. Well, obviously I'll cut it short. I mean, in the next episode, I'll cut out as much as I can until he gets to level 10 of the career. But you'll see that. and there is a surprise at the end of the video. I don't know if I should say it, but it's probably easy to guess, but you'll see. But we might move house. That's all I'm going to say, but you'll see at the end of the episode. But yeah, so I don't know if you noticed, but part of the sound in this video, the game sound is off because I messed up something with the recording settings. But yeah, that was that was my bad. I think she's level 9 now of the career, I'm pretty sure. or level 8, I'm not sure. It's either level 8 or level 9, but she needs level 8 charisma and level 10 logic, which I had her work on tirelessly. As you can see, she's getting level 9 logic now. I think that's level 9 or level 8, I don't know. I can't really see the screen very well, but I had her working on it so long and she was so exhausted. She's done so much in this Let's Play. Like, she's been through a lot. Like, she's completed a lot of things. She's very successful in her career and everything. And I do feel kind of bad about, like, kicking her out. Not kicking her out. What's the word? Quitting her job from her career at the end of the episode. But I didn't know what else to do. I was kind of panicking. Like, how do I get her back into the management branch of the aspiration? I wasn't really thinking clearly. But that was my bad. So this is a notification with Samville, some work notification. And we are getting some notifications with Sammy, and he's a B student now. I know I haven't talked much about him. I just showed you his makeover. But I didn't change his room much either. I just changed the bed. But yeah, she's really, really exhausted. But I had her get up in the middle of the night to continue her logic skill, which I had her work on for a very, very long time. Poor thing. She's just totally exhausted. Like, I feel so bad. I'm working her so hard. And then she also needs level 8 charisma, and she's only level 6. So she did just max the logic skill. But yeah, in a second, she's going to go to the mirror. Yeah, and she's gonna talk in the mirror for a while. I don't know what's the logic of getting charisma skill by talking in the mirror, but it makes sense for the Sims, I guess. Like, because it's really hard to get their charisma skill up by just talking to other Sims. But anyway, she came home from work totally exhausted. I believe I don't know, I didn't really notice just a second ago. I'm too focused on speaking. I'm not very good at multitasking. But yeah, I had her get up in the middle of the night again to work on her charisma skill. She reached level 7, so that's an improvement. She still has one more level yet to go, and then she has to go to work, and she's really, really tired. And oh my god, she missed work this time because she aged into an adult, and I feel so bad. I didn't celebrate her birthday, and I feel horrible. I was even thinking that when I noticed that she was gonna age up, I was like, oh my god, I have to make a cake or whatever. And I think I even made a cake, but she didn't get to celebrate her birthday, so she just aged up on her own, and I think she was sad about it. And she was already in a bad mood anyway. Like, she was just working all night on her charisma skill and logic, and it's just exhausting life for her. But with Samville, her husband, he has it a bit easier because I haven't been focusing on him as much because I was mainly focusing on her to get to the top of the career, which was the wrong branch, which is my bad. But yeah, that was a huge mistake of mine. I wish I was more careful, or I was more aware, like, because that's just, I wish I didn't do that. This would have been the last part, but I guess episode 3 might be the last part. So I'm also working on her aspiration in the process. So I'm going, and this is just funny to me. I had to show that for some reason when she goes to space, she converts to Islam, which is just so funny to me. I mean, like, she wears a hijab when she goes to space. I just thought that was hilarious. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I had them go up to space a couple times. I mean, use the rocket a couple times so that he could complete some parts of his aspiration. And he completed that milestone. Now he just needs to get level 10 logic and upgrade 5 objects, which his wife is already level 10 logic. So she's doing really, really well compared to him, I have to say. But yeah. And then finally he got to level 10. No, this is Lucille, not Lucian. That's a sim in my other Let's Play. This is Lucille. I'm just taking a look at her skills because as part of the aspiration, it says she has to get a level 5 and 3 skills, I think, or level 6 and 3 skills. I think that's what her aspiration said. You can roll it back. But yeah, now we're looking at that Samville's aspiration. But anyway, but yeah, I think I have her, yeah, I'm just having her craft some things on the woodworking table so that she get her handiness skill up, which I think she does complete. She does complete this aspiration. I think this is the one that she completes. I get the knowledge aspirations confused because some of them are kind of similar. But yeah, I did just have her launch the rocket a bunch of times so she could complete that part of her aspiration. And I had the woohoo in the rocket, and oh my god, there she is, like, converting to Islam again. Being a Muslim again. While she goes to space. I just thought that's so weird. But yeah, so she has one more thing that she has to do to complete this milestone. She just has to go on the rocket one more time, and then she'll be good. But not right now. I'm just having everyone sleep, and now it's the morning. She's up already. She's always the first one up, it seems like. She's such a hard-working sim. Well, mostly because I have forced her to do all these things, like, tirelessly. But yeah. So I think, yeah, we just finished that part of the aspiration. Now all she needs to do is just fix or upgrade 3 objects. So I'm having her upgrade the sink right now. And then she's gonna upgrade the other sink. And then she's gonna upgrade the toilet. And I bought a bunch of upgrade parts. You'll see in a second. So she completed 2 out of 5. And then she just needs to buy some upgrade parts, which were kind of expensive. But that's okay. It's worth it. I mean, to complete this stupid aspiration. But yeah, I'm honestly really glad she completed this aspiration. I'm kind of thinking, like, what if I used her in, like, a super sim thing? I don't know, it might be cool. But yeah, here she is. She completed the aspiration finally. And now we just have her career to focus on, I guess. Which isn't really worth it anymore because, you know, that she went into the wrong branch and I didn't know how to get her a new job. Get her in the correct branch or demote her or whatever. I didn't do it in time. But yeah. So she is unemployed for some time, and I was kind of contemplating it. I was thinking, like, should she just be unemployed because of the surprise at the end of the video? It's not even a surprise. I should just say what it is. She's gonna have another baby. She's gonna be pregnant again. So before the end of the episode, her and her husband, Samville, they woohoo. And she's pregnant. So you'll see that later on. But if you're still watching this, please watch till the end. I'd appreciate it. But you don't have to, obviously, but I'd appreciate it. But I just thought this was so cute. Father and son playing chess together. They're so cute. But yeah, now everyone is at work. I had her working really hard at work because I really wanted her to get to level 9 of the by the way, it's Samian is an A student, so that's good. But yeah, he's home from school. He's an A student. That's really good. We're making really good progress with him. Although I haven't really focused on his aspiration as much, just because the son, like, I don't know why, but I don't really like child aspirations that much. I don't know what it is, but Sims 4 kid aspirations just aren't that entertaining to me, and I don't think they're really worthwhile because they're just kids for like a short period of time, and I don't think the rewards are that good. I don't know, like, and I'm not doing this as like a legacy let's play either. This is just gonna be like this family, so it's not, the aspiration points aren't gonna carry on into his adulthood, probably not. But yeah, here as you can see, I checked they were soulmates because that's an optional requirement. How does that even make sense? That's an optional thing to complete the scenario, is have soulmates, have one partner be a CEO, but then them being soulmates with each other. So yeah, this is when I realized that I chose the wrong career, management branch. I should have chosen the management branch. So I had her, like, quit her job, which was really my bet, and I tried to have her join again to see if I was making a lot of mistakes. I just was playing for so long that at this point it was late at night that I was just like, I just want to get this over with. And then when I realized that that she didn't go into the right branch, I was like, oh my god, kill me. So I demoted her husband a couple times, and I promoted him to the management branch of the career where he can become a CEO, which is a requirement for this scenario. But anyway, I think this is where they try for a baby. I think I clicked try for a baby. I don't know. I can't see the screen very well, but but I think in a second, yeah, I have her take a pregnancy test, and she is pregnant, as you can see. She's pregnant again with her second child, probably her last child, to be honest, because yeah, I don't have like long-term plans for this family. Honestly, I will just finish it when the scenario is complete. But yeah, I was taking a look at her aspiration. She needs to reach level 3 and 2 careers in this new aspiration that she's been working on, not the one she completed. But yeah, she's doing chess for now, which she's already really, really good at. It's gonna be really easy for her to get up in the astronaut career. And then after she gets to level 3 in the astronaut career, I'm gonna have her join the cooking career, which I plan. Like, I think I want her to be a cook, because she's already level 10 cooking, and I think level 6 gourmet cooking, or level 5 gourmet cooking. But yeah, so here we can see Sammy aged up. I was kind of looking through the aspirations, like what I want to do, and I just kind of decided on the computer whiz one, because he kind of seems like a geeky, smart kid. I don't know, he's just giving me those vibes. But yeah, everyone goes to bed now. This is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.